think I've got everything together. Picking up now. Much like as soon as I hit the go button on the game, it's gonna be power outage. That would be funny. Font arrangement on this album art, it's not ideal. Now these days I will stream Crystal Chronicles. Or, not Crystal Chronicles, Crystal Bears. It is on the list of things to do. But I have a problem in that I need, like, proper hardware. I remember parts of that game. I, like, did basically everything in the game except for one thing. I, like, 99.9% of the game. Because it was missing, there's one fight, and you have to do it in such an like I had every possible unlock, everything else in the game except for that one completion bit. And it was goddamn insane. Just, it was such a tight time window to get completion on it, and it's like a really, really useful thing. So I remember trying it so many goddamn times and not getting anywhere. Ugh. Anyway, let's get Trimble going here. I remember buttons. Now that was poorly timed on my AC's part. Oh, shit, I forgot. 1 second. I need to make an adjustment. I need integrated. Thank you. Okay. There we go. And when the game decides it wants to load. Thank you. Alright, so welcome back to Crystal Chronicles. Yeah, sorry about missing stream more. I had busy life things happening until about half hour from now. We'll say that in time scale on Friday. Yeah, I didn't even get settled at the desk until like 8:30. So yeah, it was a little hard to get started stream an hour late and was physically exhausted. So that be what happened there. And from there, yeah, we'll see about streaming on Friday. Similar asterisks, so we'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to at least try streaming tonight. There's a thunderstorm going on outside, so stream might just drop at any old random point. Not much I can do about that. I believe I saved slot B. Alright, I did the extra save over on that one. Alright. So I did like 2 runs. I meant to do more than that, but I did like 2 runs of Goblin Wall. Off camera. Also, I might end up having to take a couple pauses in stream. Even if, you know, ignoring power outage and all that. I got bug bite directly on my ear, and it has swollen up to like the webbing in your ear. Yeah, that's like swollen up to the about the thickness of my thumb. It's deeply uncomfortable, and I've been desperately avoiding wearing headphones all day because of it. But I don't really have an option here, so you know, here we are. Oop. Already got a bit of an event. So, yeah, just kind of prefacing things a little bit. Right, last time, we met the Black Knight, and we got to hang out with, our pals Hurdy and Gurdy a bit. They might be relevant for some reason. And we continued the quest of finding Thalrakt and his companion, which I'm sure will be relevant later. And we completed a couple more dungeons, and we're officially getting into the upper sections of the map. So we have like 2, 4... 2, and then I got the 2 more down there. Yeah. So we have 4 more dungeons that we have left that are untouched, and not including the final dungeon. Now, so be more careful when you come to the crossroads. You were driving so fast it made my head spin. Yes, we were in some haste, but the driver on the right has the right of way, does he not? You don't follow your rules, you thick-headed tin can. It's like peasants should learn some manners. What's that supposed to mean? Whatever happened to enlightened rule of loyalties, eh? Come now, that was uncalled for. He spoke rashly, I apologize. Still, the rules clearly state, Forget about it. You're in a hurry, right? Get out of here. Yes, come to think of it, we are. Be sure to heed the rules of the road from now on. Yep, there's the rain. Oh, hello there. You saw that, eh? We just couldn't let those city slickers walk all over us. Of course, the monster we were hunting got away. Well, they would have had it if those reckless caravanners had just watched where they were going. Alright, I believe we ended with Goblin Wall because I was just trying to do thing on stream. But no, we did, yeah, we went in the Goblin Wall there. Oh wait, the heck. Yeah, we're on stone. We need water to get through. I think this year is the year of the river event. We need to make our way down. Yep. Events. Ooh, I think you could see the thunder getting up on the mic. Fun. Hail, Stairslander! Might you be carrying a shiny shard? That is correct. Let me see it. Yes, this is it. Or, it says a variation, no. Meteorite then? Possible, but still. Requires further investigation. Would you mind trading this for a zoo's beak? Sure? I don't think I have a grand use for a zoo's beak, but we'll see. I should be saving frequently, huh? I believe that is our official introduction to Amadati and the Shella caravan. Wow, okay, just keep them coming. Hail, Stairslander. Oh, we just met. Listen, Stairslander, the road leads to discoveries of all kinds. Here, today, at this very moment, yet another discovery is had. Behold, we have recently purchased this world model from a certain source. Previously, our buddy Gertie, our buddy Gertie sold Amadati a loaf of bread for 10 grand. They haggled it down to like 5. We heard it is indispensable in driving the fate of our world. Come, Stairslander. You too should learn of the world. Step closer so that you might see. Eat it. I will nod appreciatively. Yes, it is astounding, is it not? As a matter of fact, we have more. Take it, friend. May we meet again. So you can eat the loaf there. But there's a funnier event if we don't eat the loaf yet. gonna be one of those nights. My apologies. Oh yeah, we moved up to all mithril gear last time as well. Which is pretty exciting. It's gonna hold us off for a while. Pretty much every upgrade at this point besides 2. And we might not even get the last one. The last one's a real grind to get our hands on. You have to get extremely lucky in like 3 different places. One of which is the last available dungeon. Which... oh boy! Good luck getting a good score if you roll badly on that one. Anyway, you might notice something funny happening here. Oh yeah, I think we left off last time noting that the river was dried up. And that we cannot cross it. Yeah, the boat's not here. No, the river is all dried up. There's not much we can do about it. Except, there is a thing we can do. But for the moment, we gotta work our way up there. Can't do anything while we're at the river, anyway. Oh, we need to go to Mars Pass. What are you? Fuck. Right, that was the problem. I can't even go to the sluice this year. That, in fact, complicates matters. Alright, I would like to empty my inventory, because, again, we did some grind, so... get those off our plate. I don't need any extra iron here. I would like a couple pieces for Dad. He finally will start mailing me. I need iron shards and bronze. I need a bronze shard. I need an alloy. Use beak, worm man, I need the worm antenna. I don't need the extra shell and mark. I need an apple. Loaf of bread I think is useful for something. Clockwork. There we go. Let's bring a keg of water. Alright, we could see it was from the thing. Alright. Okay, so... I'm just... up. Something around here, actually. Remember the water about. Pretty sure I have it floating around here. Yeah, we need to go back. We have but one option. Found the thing I was looking for. Oop. More events. Hello, would you like to buy some Yukish wisdom for a sum of 10 gil? Sure. Good, now, if you ever encounter a flan, remember this. So that's just a random event that's gonna occur from now on. Basically, once we finish most of the storylines. The characters are just gonna do some of their generic interactions. So Field of Foam will give you food. The Ukes, they'll give you monster details. Mars Pass will give you random goblins. Don't think the Luda Caravan gives you much of anything. I think they have the dance sequence. According to ancient Yukish lore, clans dislike fire, for heat can melt their gelatinous flesh. I don't like the term gelatinous flesh. For reasons unknown, they are unaffected by spells that alter time, such as slow and stop. The more powerful Dark Flan cannot be harmed until a holy spell is cast upon them. A voice hailed me from the distance. Amadati from Shella beckoned me closer, pointing at a loaf of ordinary bannock. He boasted that it was a model of the whole world. I simply nodded along, and now I remember it was the same loaf that Gertie was hawking before. We've now learned about the flan. Alright. So I forget. Can we... There are two places we can go. And I'm unsure if it's... either... If I can go to either... I can go to one or the other, I don't remember. I think we already have access to Mount Kalanda. Oh, then the river ran dry, I lost my business, so I fled back here. Sailed her pretty far out last year. I'll try a bit further now. Yeah, okay, so we can go to the Mount Kalanda, or we can go to Luda. I would like to go to Luda, because that will continue two things for us. I am also going to break out the secret shenanigans. Hey, 300 bucks? Yeah, I can afford 300 bucks. I'm sitting on like 11 grand. I am shockingly ahead of the curve on cash right now. Imagine the fact that the Luda Caravan has to make that trip every time. Even though the ferryman only apparently just started making this trip. I love this track so much, it's so good. You lose like 1 gold every time you talk to literally everybody here. No place for outsiders. I wouldn't stay here if I were you. What's this? There we go. Damn yeah. I heard some travelers mention a black knight a while back. actually, some time ago, actually. I doubt you could beat such a man. You need to train hard if you don't want to lose. We Selkies don't ever have to win. We just have to make sure we never lose. Put me in position. Alright, we'll get to that in a minute. Alright. You summon the Thrill and Jade. Okay, you Jade. Pretty sure you can buy bronze shards somewhere. That's what I need. Make sure the monsters stay out of the village. A little business of his own. Ah, here we are. Okay, here's the fun stuff. Okay. This warrants pulling out the book for. I don't remember exactly which of these is which. Fortunately, the ones in the back of the book. Sword and boards. Wait. Alright, so there's Valiant, Mighty, and Victorious. Valiant, Mighty, and Victorious weapons are the next upgrade. They're all basically identical as far as power goes. They're all like 31, 32, 31? Yeah, they're all 31, I think. Yep, 31, 31. And Victorious. Okay, Mighty Weapon is a little better, but it's also my least favorite ability. Alright, so Victorious is the Defender, which is the steel blade, that like blue feathery, or not like feathery, but like kind of like cool like fin looking blade that we had previously. Yeah, that one. That's the upgraded version of that, which is a double slash attack. We got Feather Saber, which is just the standard jump and smack. And then you have Bastard Sword, which is Piercing Sweep. Actually, wait, Piercing Sweep might be... No, Piercing Sweep is the one that, like, slashes straight forward. Off the ground. Ultima Sword, yeah, the strongest weapon is... Second strongest, I guess, Asterisk. It's 35, yeah, is the same type. Fortunately, I like the Excalibur. Feather Sword is... Feather Saber is actually pretty cool. We could make that. So... Jagged Scythe, I know where to get that. They're actually pretty much available on Jagged Scythe at this point. So, Poker Fang, Jagged Scythe, or Cerberus Fang. I have Cerberus Fang, and I think I'm sure of it. Okay, I'm gonna buy a Mighty Weapon. Maybe we'll try our hand at that and see if that helps. But I am a fan of the rune Full Shot, so... Yeah, we have 3 iron, so... I have enough for the thing. Didn't roll a Cerberus Fang. Thought I did. Alright. Ah, there you are. Forgive me, Your Highness, but I have sworn to protect you. Barf. Leave me alone. I pretty much only ever get to see the back of the character. Also, Nagafelma's mustache has physics. Fantastic. I'm very glad that this man's mustache is affected by the wind. The dog's hair is, but not the mustache. Once you traveled with a caravan. Long journeys were a full hardship, but there are lots of good times too. Now, Hattie. I think the Selkies come from the sea, and it's the sea you'll return someday. I wonder, perhaps the other tribes simply hope to get rid of us. Don't look. There we go. I was like, I remember the Moogle house just being like, you had to walk behind something. Alright. Please do. Another minigame unlocked. I'm gonna play a multiplayer. Yep, what? Okay. So, it is time for Moogle. We gotta trim the Moogle. We need to make him hairless. If we don't, it will bite us in the ass. Hope you like the hair trimming sound. Gonna do the whole Moogle where it doesn't count. It's real thundering out there, man. Oof. Our round little lad here is... he's gonna look bad. He never looks good. Just remember, you gotta shave your Moogle. This is an important mechanic. Okay, well, that should be adequate. Alright. Gotta paint them red for the speed traps. You can see where the hair is now. Okay. to see where we missed. Alright. Yeah, it's probably adequate. Alright. Now that Mog's certainly is, we've gotten our stamp. He's ready to go. So, we now have something to try. I don't remember what the prizes are here. Let's see. Ooh. It's time today, huh? Yesterday, here we are. The mini game. Let's see. Okay, so you get medals doing this properly. I'll tell anybody that I'm not that good at jumping. I practice so hard I'll be the greatest selkie ever. I might have to complete that thing first. Yeah, I might have to finish Lua first. Alright. Let us go to the Lenari Desert. So this is kind of a big turning point in the game. So we've been given snippets, little pieces of a poem as the game goes on. Those poems come together, and they are revealed in the Lenari Desert. I'm gonna go through with it a little early, because it's way too convenient to pass up.
We met a man who said his dream was to find a great treasure hidden in the desert. Everyone burst into laughter and told him there was no such thing. But the moment I saw this place, I felt his dream would surely come true.
Anyway, I'm sure all these camera pans to very specific things are no relevance whatsoever to this poem. It is funny how much of the game gives away here. And you actually know what you're looking for. Welcome to the Lenari Desert, which also I love this track. There's also a unique boss music here as well. Alright, so I'm gonna read the poem out here real quick. Lightning brings the cactus pain, of crumbled in few reminisce. Lonely mushroom bursts aflame, 3 rocks await the winter's kiss, and in the end shall bloom a flower, sacred light reveals its power. Oh, we'll see how much of exactly the pieces and where they are, but we'll see. There's a cue for it every time it happens. We're gonna stick to the left wall here, because that's where the Moogle hut is. Yeah, pop. Normally the weather's something, but it's... yeah, the weather, the thunder is really coming down today. Gimme. And I need that. Hey, sir. This is the GameCube. Yes, I am playing the GameCube, the original GameCube. Hence the Game Boy Advance in the corner of the screen. And also, yeah, you can see a GameCube icon on the Game Boy, even if that's maybe not the most readable at that size. I have some nitpicks about the remaster. I was tempted to do the remaster, but I don't know. I have personal quibbles with it. This is like one of my favorite games of all time. And yeah. So I'm one of the few people that have like enough of an experience with this game to be like, yeah, I'm not happy about some of these changes. Or to say, I like my personal problems with the remaster are that it's designed to be a phone. It's the quality optimization and the fact that it is online only connected at all times, basically, largely is the fact that it is a built for phones first, and then everything else. So, like, the actual, like, mechanical quality of the port is bad. But the, I beat it. Yeah, not the word. Or do you beat it? Yep. But yeah, in the remaster, the technical quality is that it's of a phone port, which sucks really bad. Cause like, the problem is with it, and what like really breaks my heart the most about that particular arrangement is that it's very clear that the people who made the remaster very much love this game and appreciate, like, and know what was wrong and what needed fixes. That's the part that hurts, because all of the remaster parts of the game, like the things people did to make the game better, fantastic. Like, just the quality of life stuff that they added, the new character skins options, the new like creative character options that they added, which was it was just a bunch of reference skins, but they were well done and made me happy to see. But yeah, like there was a clear care, but it's hobbled by the fact that it is phone first, then video game second, which yeah, makes me sad. But yeah, I had this game. It was one of the early games out on the GameCube, and I just kind of really sunk into it. That's a cactus. So I am trying not to die to you. But yeah, I have a deep fondness for this game. It's actually grown on me as I've gotten older, funny enough. Trying not to get my ass kicked by a cactuar. Help. Which Automata is not doing its job. Usually this game is made for co-op, but it also pushes you to playing co-op by forcing one of the players to play. Yeah, it's not the best. It's definitely full co-op or nothing kind of game. Yeah. It's definitely one of those things that put off most people from playing it. No, I do understand. I so enjoy the experience of this game so much that, like, playing it solo never really bothered me that much. Like, yeah, it's average at best. Or, you know, mechanically as a video game. But it's just, it's so good. The music, the set design, it just nails all of the bits. I also deeply enjoy how the story is kind of tied together into the way the game becomes a bit monotonous, I guess. Like, it really makes use of that fact, and it's just something I've always enjoyed deeply. Also, having grown up with not having a PlayStation has made it very funny coming back to play this. Having played this first, and then coming back later, having played Final Fantasy IX, like, way too late. Seeing all the, like, reused assets from Final Fantasy IX was kind of funny. The fact that they work so well here. It's not based on it, it just reuses a lot of the same assets, because it was like the next game that came out, basically. Alright, we have to do these in order. But yeah, like the zoo here is the same. Not the Gygus model. The antline will be the same. Final Fantasy IX, despite having no nostalgia for it, pretty quickly became my favorite Final Fantasy, I think. It is not mechanically my favorite. I can say that fairly confidently. Because I started playing Final Fantasy at 4. I played the GBA port of 4. And you know what? I'm doing this. I want Rock. Rock will help a lot for now. I won't be keeping it, but I do want Rock for now. Rock will keep me from getting poisoned. But yeah, I grew up with like 4 and 5 GBA ports, and then, which I think was the only way you could play 5 in English. So. Most of the other Final Fantasy games I picked up later, but 9 I didn't get until recently because I picked it up on Steam. I got the Steam PC version. It was also kind of mobile porty, but of the mobile ports that Square has done, that seems to be one of the least offensive, and it actually runs properly, so... It's also got a pretty decent modding scene, so if you just slap in Mod Manager, that covers a lot of it. That has most of the old stuff pre-baked into it. Alright, Sweet Sweet Cure, I have been looking for you. I would highly recommend that. It also has some, like, quality of life settings. I've beaten the game before, so I didn't have a problem doing it for my second round, but, like, there's, like, 100% steal rate, some improvements to the... Some improvements to, like, the airship controls... And the big one that I actually would recommend is trance. There's an option to turn trance into a button activation, so you can actually control when trance activates, instead of it's just a thing that randomly happens that you have no control over. Or you have just enough control over it to be really annoying. Final Fantasy IX, the mod manager. It has a bunch of options. It has a bunch of quality of life options on it. If you're playing the PC version, I would recommend it. You can, like, choose which mods you want. Yeah, that's fair enough. I only have 7 on official hardware, because the shop that we picked it up at only had 7. I was looking for 9, but they only had 7. My brother picked up that. I grabbed Dragon Quest 7. And Breath of Fire 4. That's how I intend to play them. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, 9 is definitely my favorite Final Fantasy, just in general. Mechanically, I would have to say FF10 is my favorite. Final Fantasy X is where Square actually decided to stop using ATB like a jackass and was just like, hey, what if we just made the game, like, turn-based again, and, like, status effects are really good and fun and done in an interesting way? And then they never... well, okay, no, they did bring back status effects being good, but they didn't bring back turn-based, which... not really what I want. Whatever, I will die on the Dragon Quest hill, so... Pretty lucky with 9. I found it in the local store for $10. Oh, wow. Ended up not working. Oh, that would be why it was $10. So they let me swap me out with a different one, and they were selling for 15, no extra cost. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's... I mean, even for 15, that's a good deal. And you got the manual. Nice. Yeah, that's a good deal right there. I think the Final Fantasy VII and the Dragon Quest have manuals, but they're, like, super dirty and clearly very used. So they're, like, you don't want to handle them because they're very ginger. That wasn't quite the right word. I kind of, like, brain mushed things together in a way that is probably not exactly correct, but whatever. I am tired and my ear is distracting the hell out of me. Mithril armor, I do not need that. But yeah, 10 is a good time. 10-2 is interesting? Goddamn insane, but interesting. To its credit. Ah, ooh. Okay, fortunately, that was not a long stop. Okay, those cactuses are of note. There'll be another cactus later of note as well. Alright, I don't need that. My bonus today is... Wait, press on. What? Hopefully that sticks around, because I think I know what that is and I want it. I may have bungled that pretty badly. Let's find out. Alright, we got our stamp. Mog has already been shaved. We have shaved the Moogle. Okay, is that still gonna be there? Please be there. Nope. Vanished into the ether. Alright, I have to get lucky. Cool. Great. My favorite. Yeah, the fun mechanic of this game. There's like 2 places it matters, but, you know. Mog's hair grows out and you gotta shave him before you go to a hot zone or he overheats. Which, you know what? Relatable. I have also, in fact, been there. Actually, that's why I didn't stream Breath of Fire last night. I was goddamn exhausted. It's fine, I was only outside for the majority of 9 hours. Either. Yeah, this track goes hard. I enjoy it a lot. Yeah, this would have been kind of interesting as like a portable game, and not like shoehorned into phone quality. There is actually a DS game. There's 2 of them actually. They just don't quite play like this. They're actually very similar to each other. One is an improvement on the other. Ring of Fates, which is a prequel to this game. And Echoes of Time, which I do not know how that one correlates in the timeline, because that's the one that I haven't played. I think all of this game... I think everything in this game is a prequel, actually. Like, all of the post-release, all the sequels to this game are all actually prequels. Funny enough. Alright, I need to menu. Alright, so we need to start here. Lightning brings the cactus pain. It is time for the lightning. Yeah. Well, actually, I think all of them are from before the meteor parasite. Well, you can tell I've played this game so much that I've just spoiled the final boss name. Not that it means much of anything to anybody, but... Not that that actually is in and of itself a proper spoiler, but hey. Alright, and then I think the other thing we're looking for is over here. But yeah, everything happens in the before times. Before my asthma happened. Although I actually don't specifically remember where Crystal Bearers is. I think it is dramatically in the future, but it covers subject matter that happened in the past of the story. So I don't know. It has been long enough. Yeah, I'm curious to see that as well. I think Cactar can drop one of the things I'm looking for. Okay, here we are. I've crumbled in, few reminisce. This place seems special. Okay. So we squishy you with the gravity. And then, I gotta find it around here somewhere. Only mushroom bursts into flames. Not you. Oh wait, I actually might need... I need to come back for you. Better it's in the next zone. We do have to do these in a certain order. Alright. Yeah, I think you need Fyra or Fyraga to get at it. We need to introduce the lonely mushroom to fire. Yeah, fortunately Mog recovers pretty quick once he's nude. I will not phrase that better. Come on, Mog, we just... you've already been shaved. Alright, that opens up later. Gotta make the wrap around here. Alright, make up your mind, bud. Alright, the cactus is handled. Oh, wait, I know what I have to... I know where I need to go. These leave you in different spots, so I have to find... It's been long enough, I don't remember specifically where it is. We bumped into them twice now. Where are they? Looking for a big... Here we are, this thing. Nice and cool. Alright, and that's the blocked off path. Yeah, that's just gonna drop me back off the inn. I like how having a lot of our skin sandblasted off makes us nice and cool. Alright. Yeah, it's so good. It remains my favorite game soundtrack. Like, there's a million other extremely good soundtracks that I will be like, yeah, no, you're right for thinking that is the best one. But I think this one's just nested itself in place. Some of it's nostalgia, some of it's just, like, it's just so good, and they do so much interesting stuff with the instrumentation. Like, they went out of their way to find as many, like, weird medieval instruments as they could find. They named a goddamn pair of characters after it. After the instruments in the game. They used the hurdy-gurdy, like, multiple times. Nope. Nope. Being on fire, bad. I am looking forward to hearing the boss music again. It's like the one thing on my soundtrack rip. I actually have the physical, like, Japanese import disc for the soundtrack of this game. And one track on it doesn't seem to rip properly, and it is the boss music for this area. There's cactuses. Yeah, here. Ah, did not get what I wanted. Alright, we still have more chance. I think we have 2 more chances to get what we want there. Also, I think the cactuars can drop one as well. So, one of the things we're looking for here is a cactus flower. There's a couple spots that can drop them, but the big key one is that one. And I believe cactuars can also drop it. I'm gonna drink the strange liquid. Got a needle, which I think is useful for a status ailment accessory. I don't need thunder, I need fire. You can do it, I remember you can do it with fire, but it's like an absolute headache. Firago will just let you blast the thing. Okay, here we go. Chimera Horn, I believe, can be used for a weapon. Hey, there's our fire. Alright, cool. That's gonna make life a lot easier. I want the extra blizzards because they're useful against the boss. Happy to find a CD soundtrack for Baroque when I was shopping from stuff from Japan. Nice. Yeah, I've seen on Twitter and its variables that you seem to enjoy that one a lot. I'm curious seeing that it has like a Saturn port. I mostly know it because it has like a Wii port that's very different. And also, I can say I'm a little jealous of the Kirby soundtracks. Kirby music is one of those ones that are kind of hard to come by. Especially because Lost, I want I want a CD soundtrack for Forgotten Lands. Like, there's a lot of good stuff in there. Saturn's version's considered the best one. Okay. It's the 25th Anniversary Orchestra. I think this is a, like, kind of like compilation disc that I'm kind of curious about getting my hands on. That's Japanese only. I would have to say it would be the Mother CD. Mother CD is actually really interesting. It's a Japanese-only soundtrack for Mother 1 and part of 2. I think it has bits of 2 in it. Then again, they also share a lot of music, so... yeah, that's the vocal one, yeah. But it's like in all of the tracks are like English singers with like notable, like, you know, only doing music in English from America. It's wild. But yeah, it's just called the Mother CD, which does not make it the easiest thing to find. But yeah, I've had my eye on that one. It was kind of kicking my ass. I'm also playing a bit sloppy because I'm walking and chewing gum at the same time. Also, I really cannot understand how awful my ear feels right now. My roommate just has a vinyl record of it? Huh. Weird. I didn't know that one had a vinyl. I don't need the Zoo's beaks. Probably just cram those. I need the life. I don't technically need the thunders anymore. I don't need the clear. I can get that clear. I want the... I think I want the clockwork, not the new clockwork. Whichever one needs the worm antenna. I want to keep the bread handy. I don't need the bronze. Yeah, I can get rid of this. Yeah, there's a couple weird things about vinyl. I like that vinyl is a medium for, like, good art. You know what I mean? Like, the covers and the booklets and all the... They're big and they have room for all the stuff. Like, I really want the Signalis vinyl just because of the art. Like, that's not shit you would listen to on a vinyl. Like, I don't understand why it would ever be on vinyl. Like, yeah, sure, Cigarette Wife rules, but who's gonna break out a fucking, like, gramophone for a goddamn... to listen to Cigarette Wife, you know what I mean? It's not, like, a bop, we'll put it that way. It rules, but, like... You know... But... like, you know, you got all the really cool art pieces and sets on that, and I really enjoy vinyls for that fact alone. But the problem with the, additionally, a problem with vinyl is that vinyl is made specifically with, like, the way sound works. You kind of, like, press the sound into the vinyl, but, like, say, I don't know, Signalis. I'll continue that as my example, because again, you should play Signalis. It's extremely good, and that game latched itself into my goddamn brain real hard. I don't regret that blind stream at all. It was a good time. Is that almost all these, like, video games and all that, all these soundtracks are made, like, digitally? So, when you get the press of the vinyl, you lose all of the quality of the vinyl. Because the point of the vinyl is that it's, like, using the completely accurate recorded audio waves. But if you're getting it through, like, computer, or say the file is generated from computer, the vinyl isn't making... it's copying the computer version of the sound anyway. So you'd just be getting the same shit you'd be getting on a CD. Did not get the flower. Oh well. So, yeah, if you're getting vinyl for the music's sake, it's very strange in the modern day. There's a couple of weird ones. Like, I really want, like, the Lisa vinyls, because those would be, like, really funny to have, like, just, like... I could prop those up on a shelf and, like, fuck up somebody's day. I want that so badly. Like, I want somebody to enter my room and then have to behold, like, the flesh monstrosity, and you're, like, looking at this disc, and it has, like... and the disc looks like it's made of flesh, and it's absolute nightmare, and I absolutely want it. It's the worst. And then the best part is the soundtrack is also a goddamn nightmare. Oh god, I really need to get to do Lisa. I need to do the Lisa HD at some point. The like remastering for those. Okay, I don't remember. Okay, so we have all of our elements, and that's all in the main zone. Okay. I just wanted to do the cleanup in here. That will give me extra stuff. Helm of Arai. Okay. Yeah, I've gotten no luck on the cactus flower. Anyway, we won't be doing this kind of meandering mess next time we come through here. This is kind of, we only need to do this once. I mean, we're gonna come back to here like once or twice more, but functionally, we only really need to do the meandering backtracking once. So long as I don't fuck up and have to come back here again for that, but yeah, we'll see. Let's just get to the other zone first. Looks like the storm's died down at least. Alright, I gotta find a mushroom somewhere. That's the wall. Yeah, there's a good handful of, like, physical CDs that I really want to pick up at some point. Unfortunately, the couple of the ones that I'm thinking of are inordinately expensive because the actual, like, track is huge. Like, okay, controversial opinion. I think Fire Emblem Fates is okay. But it went absolutely goddamn insane with, like, its presentation, which includes the soundtrack. That soundtrack is like 8 discs. It's goddamn huge. I want it. And Okami's is also like 5 discs. I think of my total collection, I have Drakengard 3, Nier Replicant, and Nier Automata OSTs along with this game. And I have the 20th anniversary remix for Panzer Dragoon Saga. Somewhere around here, I gotta find it. Okay, this is the rocks, so we need to come back up here next. First, we gotta find the mushroom. It is somewhere. Is it just above the tent? Might just be above the tent. Which is the one that I thought it was. Okay, marked on the map at least. Okay, the mini-map is being handy here. Alright. Yeah, I definitely don't regret picking up the Nier Automata one. That is a soundtrack I'm very pleased to own. The Nier Replicant one actually has some funny commentary in it. I think my favorite bit of the Nier Replicant OST was of like the actual like physical disc is that in the booklet with the like information they actually translated the Replicant one. So you can read that one. 1, 2, and then there's the third one. Yes, I know there's a spider here. There's scorpion here. Go. 3 rocks. Or is that a casting order? That's 3 rocks, receive Winter's Kiss. Alright. The end shall a flower bloom. Alright. Give me life. There we go. Yeah, at the in the near replicant soundtrack, there's a little entry from Yoko Taro talking about how he introduces himself as Koichi Okabe. He's just an absolute goblin in it. It's very good. Okay, I'm coming. Right here, right? Yeah, here it is. Alright, so having done all of the funny things, that makes this flower appear. Blast it with Holy, and kablamo. We now have the mystery element. Crystal's element is now unknown. So, the advantage to this is we don't give a shit about streams anymore. You can actually just push through a miasma stream. We don't have to fight with color, or we don't need to coordinate at all. We can just push ourselves through every time, no modifications. This is also a mandatory requirement for beating the game. But on the flip side, you gain none of the elemental benefits. So, like, fire keeps you from being lit on fire, wind keeps you from being paralyzed. Earth, relevant to this one, keeps you from being poisoned. And water, I think, just keeps you from being frozen. They might have some resistance, plus or minus, on some other status effects, I don't remember. Yeah, we have the unknown element. We're basically just keeping this until the end of the game. So long as I don't beans anything up. Alright. Let's go to the boss. Mark? You okay there? Yeah, you had a moment, huh? Alright, a little sweaty, so I'll take it for the reins for now. Let's see, other thing to ramble about a little bit. Monster Hunter just updated. They added 2 of my favorite old monsters to the game, so I'm happy about that. I got to hunt the Legiacris, but I did not get to have time to do, Ceregios. Yeah, Mog was having a think. Yeah, I just didn't have time. I couldn't make time to even play Monster Hunter until like 6:30? So, oh, right, these are the ones that fuck. Right, you get poisoned and they paralyze you. My favorite. one more little arena here. Let me adjust my stuff. Wizard. If I think I'm finding myself in too much danger. Oh, god damn it. It's time for me to need gravity instead. Okay, there we go. Alright. Anyway, if you needed proof about Final Fantasy IX asset reuse, meet the Antlion. And let's immediately actually, let's just play Monster Hunter. I think this boss fight had its own special music. Pretty sure one of them does. Yeah, I know there's a song related to this sequence. Might be the version that just doesn't have it. Possible. Meow. Nice. I need to do Fight Night's New Game Plus at some point. They added like a bunch of like customization options to it after that. They had like all kinds of like modifiers and stuff that you can add to your character. The Fight Night. That's been sitting in my brain to do at some point. Here we go. An oversized bug slain. I'm gonna have a terrible score. This game definitely considers these to be, like, late stage areas. This is, like, I think this actually might be the last stage that you can technically get to. Because we could have reached, Ravenna or, the Connell. But we couldn't have reached it. We couldn't have reached this before this year. So yeah, I guess this is technically the strongest dungeon available. It's not the worst one, though. There is a very rude one coming. That one, that dungeon in particular, puts the game in single player to, its utmost strains. Birdie, I will grant you happiness, but think hard about what, happiness really means to you. I don't care. I'm thinking. Hey, Hurdy, I'm gonna... Do I have any fish left? Or, like, raw meat? No, I don't. Alright. There's a carrot. Enjoy, buddy. Anyway, let's hope that I roll the dice here, because I might have to rerun this real quick. I did surprising... What? What? How did I get 196? I got my ass kicked. +5 to magic, +1 to strength. Anyway, I'll take the Gobby Pocket. Yeah, I need to rerun this because I think there's another heart in here. It's not one of these streams without having to stop and do a quick side grind. So hopefully we can just speedrun through this because I know where the thing is. Alright, let's go. I just have to find where Cure is. But yeah, I know what I'm looking for here. So. Don't pick anything up. Alright. I think a zoo had Cure. It's fire. We don't have to do all the extra hassle. I just have to go through the mod house. Okay, that remains open. Nice. We don't even have to do the puzzle again. Alright, I feel very happy having more pocket. 3, 4, 5. Yep. Alright, there's one more pocket to find. It's fine, don't be a baby about it. It's just a little poison. Yes, there's one. Just need to find the thing. Oh. I appreciate the warning beeper stopped going. I think each time you collect myrrh, that also furthers hair growth. I think I think it's after like 1 year his coat regrows properly. Either 2 or 3. 2 or 3 merger ups. Alright, here we are. Is this gonna be what I need it to be? Star pendant. Is that a thing I have? It was a pendant, I just remember. I don't have the star pendant. Alright, cool, we're good. I just gotta find a cure and we can go win. That's all I gotta do. I gotta find a cure and then rip through here. That's... alright. Perfectly doable. Yeah, I'm working on it, pal. Alright, yep, I see you, I see you. So many scorpions. I'm gonna take the extra Phoenix damage just to be safe here. I haven't found cure yet. I appreciate that zoos are considerably less of a threat in this game than they are in basically any other. And that's what the Phoenix down is for. Oh yeah, I might actually roll the cactus flower this time. I do want to stop and try and grab that. Milk. I'm not gonna question help the snake lady have milk in the desert. Still nothing. I'm pretty sure there's one in the route up, so I guess we'll have to take our chances. There we go. Okay, there it is. Sweet relief. Alright, so there's one cactus, or there's one in the wraparound. There's one right here. You guys are pain in the ass. Because the flip they do can actually just kind of like dodge your attack because 3D is real. We've evolved past the methodologies of Doom. Yeah, it started picking up around 6 here. And then, and then basically, literally, as I was starting to stream, the storm picked up and got worse. It seems like it's still at least raining out there. It stopped thundering as much. Got another needle. Surprisingly didn't lose power. Come on, you know you want to drop the thing on them. It's something. Right. Bottom left. Still love all the cactuar noises, though. No, I actually don't have to kill you. I'm gonna just do my own thing. I got a drill. Smash cactus for drilled wheat. Alright. And last opportunity for one is an over. I am looking forward to tomorrow being an indoor day, I admit. The fact that it's been, like, perpetually 90 degrees and... what? Okay, I gotta pull out, like, dew point of, like, 70 to 80%. We're achieving maximum dankness pretty quickly. Oppressive is the word of the day. And yeah, we spent like, what, 8-9 hours out there yesterday? Out there a bit today, trying to get all this stuff together for July 4th. In like a panic, just trying to get everything fit in. But yeah, I was out there picking raspberries today, and I got bit in the ear by something. Yep, this thunder is returning. And yeah, bug bite directly in the middle of your ear. Deeply, deeply unpleasant. Do not recommend it. Alright, scorpion time. Ever pick up a third blizzard? Nah. Alright. Ow. Nice. Okay, we take that. That's the thing we take. Enjoy me some Soul Shot. Okay. We told the line intro already. Appreciate that it takes the poison away at least. Only to re-poison. Alright. There's like a weird sweet spot with magic that you can like hit with both the spinner and the main bit, so it does like more damage than an August spell, but it's weirdly difficult to pull off. Nope. Yeah, we grabbed Unknown a little early, and we're refighting the Antlion to grab ourselves the extra heart. And then we can make our way up to the sluice. Wow, that did suddenly more damage than I expected. Oh, that's what that was for. Oh yeah, that does hold 2 hearts. Okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Let's go with that. Oh yeah, we didn't get to see you do the laser earlier. Yeah, it's such a good time. I'll pick anything up. Which, actually, you know what? I probably did, yeah, okay at, because I blitzed through the back half of that. If I wasn't streaming, I'd probably be doing this again to get another to get that masquerade, but... yeah, well. That's... strange? Huh. Nice and shiny now. I have a copy of Diablo laying around. Just never gotten around to playing it. I look at these people, not a hard worker among them. Alright, sure, man. Just let me be. Okay. Alright, still saying all the same things. Yeah, you can use data from the CD to install it. Interesting. Yeah, my brother had some kind of rip of it and it was packaged up, and it's been like a permanent feature in my like documents folder for like forever, and I just never get around to dealing with it. I forget where you interact with this. Does that, like, come back next year? Or do you have to be a Selkie to do that? You might actually have to be a Selkie to do that. It would, in fact, not surprise me. Okay, you know what? Here, wait. Let's go back. We can do something interesting. Alright, it's time for Zior to shine. Okay, you come talk to them again, and then that activates this. When I lost my mother, it seemed my tears would never stop. The old servant advised me to travel and see the world. Outside, if only for a little while. The world outside. Yes, that which lies beyond the castle walls. Never did I imagine that it could be so bright. Zior's just gonna have to wait. We have to get through the princess cutscene. Is that dark inside the castle? Dark as a moonless night? He said the thing. Yes, but... well, look to the sky, and the stars gleam down upon us. Within the castle, I never found even that. Well, we've never known anything but the outside world, so I don't really understand what you mean. While abroad, I met some crystal caravanners. I found myself envying them, so... well, with the land shrouded in miasma, all our hopes ride on them. They're like our lone star in the darkness. Yeah, man, you gotta put up with a pair of goofballs. They did have a certain radiance about them. I long to shine that way too. Well, daylight may obscure the stars, but they emerge when the evening falls. Their time comes, and they illuminate our path. Please say no more. I've come to realize I will shine. I must. Just like those stars. Okay. Oh, we've seen that cutscene. That is an important cutscene, so let's save first. Alright, and let's see if I remember any of the button combos. I could pull that up and check what they are, but I'm not going to. Alright, set out. It's time for Z order. Alright, Zero, I need you to go play some children's games. Alright, hit the buttons I tell you to, okay? A, B, A. The point score on this goes really high. Hit A and B at the same time. They also don't, like, take the coin out of your pockets if you're a selkie. Yeah. I know this is something I've never, like, completed. And I don't ever intend to. Trying to also do the control stick thing. My brain is not doing that. Right, one more try. Ugh. Oh well. Yeah, we got to show off a little minigame. There's another relevant thing for Selkies, but because I don't have our buddy Zeo here up to maximum capacity, I'm going to avoid certain death. Alright, so let's go take the long trip up to the sluice. That's the right I think that's the right mark here. Alright. Off to port stairs, please. So yeah, we got both Moogle houses, so we should be good there. The only one I think we missed was the one in Taida. Right. We unfortunately didn't find the cactus flower, so no discounts next year. Not that next year we're gonna really be needing to worry about that, if I'm honest. I'm holding off a little bit on going out to Alphataria for now, but do you want to jump my way up to the sluice? Ooh. Ah, more fun. So, you want to know the secrets to growing crops, eh? Well, it's all about soil, right? Yeah, you can't grow without soil. Can't grow nothing without soil. But you need water, too. You have to leave your water by the crystal overnight. Water? Yeah, of course. Can't grow nothing without water. There's something else we're forgetting. Yeah, let's see, what was it? You need love, right? Yeah, you need love, too. Andy and Jake. Some dudes. Hey, Silskin. Hello, enjoying your journey? You know, I've been thinking. You're aware that monsters can live just fine in miasma. I mean, Moogles aren't really affected by miasma either. Got me wondering, could Moogles be monsters too? It's been on my mind a lot lately. In fact, I set up this trip hoping to find the answer. Of course, if I find out that we are monsters, it won't make any difference, really. Fair enough. Are Moogles the bad guys? Find out next time. Oop. More events. I want to get over into the Shella area. Seems to have nicked something. The blasted thing got away. Hey, it's Sarah's caravan. Did you just see a monster running just by it just now? We've been chasing it all day, and it's always one step ahead of us. We're trying to grab any items it might have. Can't wait to see what it's carrying. Just the other day, we went after our flan. Why, hello there. Oh, hello. I bet you still have a lot of myrrh to gather, right? Actually, not that much. What do you mean you're almost done? Our chalice is still dry. That's not fair. You must be cheating. Well, that's what we get for taking our time. Fine thing for you to say. Quit philosophizing and go fetch us some myrrh. What? Go fetch it yourself. You've been forced into manual labor and all. Dude, you get a good time to start. You don't tell me that. You bought that no self. You should ever even hope for equality. Whatever happened to the mantra of equality? What do you think? Okay. Well, look at that. They're gone. Yep. Nope, we're not getting into that fight. No, thank you. Let's stay out of that one. Okay. So, just give me a quick second to use the restroom, and then we will continue onward and upward to the sluice. Round 2. I return. Alright, let's get us going into the Via. You know, speaking of tracks that rule.
Long
Pick up
ago,
items. Alright, I think I can do that.
peace returned to this tumultuous land, and Lilties kept the highway safe. At long last, travelers walked the roads without fear of monsters. The Yugs constructed a great sluice to channel water down from Lake Shella, transforming Jagan Creek into a
Yeah, there's
great
a lot more
river.
griffins this time.
Over time, the Jagan turned the vast plains of Fum into farmland.
Hey, you might be noticing something's a
thereby
little
providing
different from
food
last
to
time.
people the world over. To us, this sluice is more precious than anything.
Alright, so what we really need to find here is a life. I'd have cure already. Where are you hiding the life? Yeah, we can now go down into all the Jardas sluices. Wait, wellies. This whole thing is the sluice, but... I guess it's a well of water. Alright, more toad oil. Pretty tiring out lately, though. It's clear. Isn't gonna be helpful here. Seems the important thing, but not the. Still don't have life yet, though. Oh, there it is. Alright, we're showing the thing we're looking for. And you, and you. That is critical. Even if you complete it, if you don't do the thing, then you don't get the rover back. Frost Shield. I don't really care about. Griffin's Wings. Frost Shield might be better than what I'm using. I don't remember. I'll find out. Yeah, I don't like frogs pleasing me. That's just danger. Do not want to take double damage from an attack. Yeesh. I don't think I need all these zoo beaks. Oh, come on. Oh, right, there's no water pressure. I turned on both of the plants though. Having a weird mind for it. Not the first time. Gotta revive the plant. Alright, well that's Blazzaga at our disposal. There we go. Lemonade with blueberry. That doesn't sound bad. We have like, cause it's raspberry season, we've been making like raspberry syrup juice. And I've been pouring that into my lemonades. I could go for a lime thing right now. I need the 3 pieces of iron. They're worth money, but I officially don't care about money anymore. Iron shard, which is not the thing I want. I need a bronze shard. What are you? It's a cycle 2, so not expecting too much out of this. Forgot to check on that. I need the ancient potion, that's a mandatory. Cross gloves. I cannot use gloves, so... I wish you could sort your inventory. Like, in the middle of a level. I restored that plant. Here. Oop. That and that and that. I don't worry about anything else at this point. That might not work. Let's find out. Oh, yeah, it'll work. I know what the 4th of July coming up, I finally managed to convince somebody to actually buy more than just Pepsi. So, hopefully that'll be better. Because, yeah, there'll be something other than Pepsi to drink. And Pepsi is awesome. I've almost finished my end of the stuff that needs to get done, so... alright. Got the flower. I don't need the extra shell mark, so let's ditch that. I drop that, pick up the potat, and then I shove the potato straight into my face. There we go. As all things should be. Shove potato directly into facehole. Sneak attack off here. Not much of a sneak attack, but hey. Okay, there's potato. Seed, fish. Yeah, unfortunately for pickup items, pockets are way too full to bother with things. Reached that point where I'm hoarding things, which is not helping me collect things. Alright. So many griffins! All the birds are like, the wells are dry, I need to go, I need to flock here. It's a griffin ring, which I have like 2 of. I think I picked up some decent items along the way, so I'm not gonna worry about my score too much here. Maybe Dad will start finally knowing these things. You know, like that would be huge. You need Dad because he's the only person that'll make the top tier weapons. And for sword and board in particular, there are two weapons that need to be dealt with. Not that I'm ever going to be bothering with the other one, but... So there is an Ultima weapon in this game, and you need Dad to make it. Like, the only character that can make it is Blacksmith Father. Which is kind of why I'm like, yeah, playing Blacksmith Dad is mandatory. But also for Clavat in particular, there is a second, like, ultimate weapon option. And it's... I don't think I've ever made it in, like, any of my playthroughs, because its requirements are ridiculous. You need, like, top scores, and then even then it's, like, luck. So, not only do you need to be, like, in the upper percentile of achieving on... Not only, like, is it in Ravenna, but it's also in Ravenna or Ravenna Cycle 3. So, you're what, like, year 15 minimum? Year 12? Something like that? Like, you gotta be at least year 10 to even get your hands on Ravenna 12. Or Ravenna 3. Alright, Blizzard I already have. So, you combine all those facts, and then you have to nail a perfect score. You got the recipe. And then you also have to do a bunch of juggling to get your hands on all the various things to use to make it. With that, you get Ragnarok. And Ragnarok's charge attack is... What if you had a ranged blast, but the ranged blast pierced all the way through? It didn't just explode on the nearest target? Which is just... wild? Because all of the Ultima weapons are just, like... What if we just made the Mars Pass weapon, but, like, bigger? That was it. Someone was like, strongest weapon of the game, and it has to have, like, the most boring attack. I've made the Ultima weapons before, and then it's like, oh, this is disappointing. This isn't even as cool as Excalibur. How did you do that? think my defenses might be a bit lacking. Oh well. That's fine. I'm cool with you if you want to keep doing Rocket Fist. Nope. And now just on fire and slowed. Should not be on fire and slowed. At least I'm not slowed this time, so I can heal. Zaga's doing me some legwork here. There we go. I'll take that. When in doubt, just Aga cast at things. Took us a bit longer this year to get through a year, but, you know. As you do when you spend your time in a bunch of time in the desert. Now with that, the Jugon is mixed up. Alright, Male Moogle, what you got for me, Koopo? It's from Mom again. Father's back, went out again. He's so stubborn. He won't take any medicine at all. I heard the other day that orc belts are good for the back, but I can't get a hold of one. He'll live. I like some of the shitty replies. Take it easy. Alright, here's an item. I have a fruit seed. I don't really need to be pet friendly with Mom, but it's fine. I think I'm already at, like, maximum friendship with Mom. Alright, let's see if we got anything interesting. End up giving up, like, 2/3 of the way through. Still did pretty decent. Alright, what we got here? Elven Mantle or Rat's Tail? I'll take the Rat's Tail. Year 5, I met some strange weirdos that talked about bread. It's the Black Knight. Berserk is the only word that comes to mind. Swinging his weapon wildly, he hunted something I could not see. In a weary voice, he claimed that his memory had been stolen, that he is now searching for the thief. I can't believe it. I knew there was something suspicious about Gertie, but to think he's a swindler. I saw him cheat the caravan from Shella. At any rate, his verse for today follows. Only mushroom bursts to flame, in land that quicksands claim. Apparently he penned all of these himself. I came across the caravan from Mars Pass. They were heading home with its chalice full of myrrh. They were quite generous with weapons they had found, and some were no use to them. I suppose the great blacksmiths like them prefer their weapons over their own wrought by others anyway. A couple from Luda, 2 Salkis from the formed the caravan from a distant village. I asked how my quest for myrrh was going. They seemed awfully nonchalant about their own. We met them again, I'm actually kind of curious about that one. The caravan from Shella drew me near. I drew near, wondering what they wanted. They asked me to make a trade. It seemed to know exactly what I carried. Intrigued by their offer, I agreed. They have always hailed me from a distance. Amadati of Shella beckoned me closer, pointing to a loaf of ordinary bonnet. He had boasted that it was a model of the whole world. I simply nodded along. Ah, now I remember. It was the same loaf that Gertie was hawking before. Worth reading again. We kind of went through like most of their arc in one go. I slew the entire wall of goblins. I also shivered when someone stole my wallet. I'm curious how different that is as a Selkie. Here I am in the Lenari Desert. Sea of sand stretches in every direction. Buried treasure? I feared it wouldn't even find a myrrh tree in this desolation. Legendary treasure had to wait. I know it didn't. I did it. I fought the antlion and collected the drop of myrrh. I am a long way from home. We did that. We got the myrrh. We got the legendary treasure. Queen must lead her people. She cannot turn her back on her duty. be honest, I wanted to leave the caravan at times. I felt I wasn't truly needed. I concluded that I wanted to stay. I don't know why exactly. I guess not knowing is what keeps me here. I think that one might be a little leaned into if you're having a farming parent. Roots of Marp's Pass. Here we go, this is the fun one I wanted to read. Came across the couple from Luda. They asked how I was doing in a nonchalant way, but the moment I saw how much myrrh I'd gathered, I grew downright furious. I didn't want trouble, so I hurried on my way. "5 years have passed since I first set out. There was a man who lost his memory and spent his days chasing some sort of light. How could anyone go on without any memory at all? Perhaps he hunts the light because stripped of his memory, he has nothing left. If he still had his memory, he would surely have chosen a different path." Alright, these don't matter anymore. Okay, before we go talk to Dad, I need to go talk to... Text Dad. Hello, sir. I don't need an extra one. I don't think I need more than one needle. That's the fishery. Here's the tailor. Clockwork. Bronze shard and a gear. I still don't even have a gear yet. Oh, there's another seed. I think this year we're gonna go up to go do more Taida. I think that's gonna be the answer. I'm ruining my favorites. Alright. Hate corn, hate fish, hate carrots. I have somehow massively increased my affinity for meat. That was like my least favorite thing. It was like meat, then fish, then corn. I've somehow developed a taste for meat and potatoes. Right, because I'm not friendly with Dad. He won't mail me anything, so I can't be friendly with him. Ugh. Alright. Game's really shafting me this playthrough on no mail from Dad. It's become hard to say goodbye. Perhaps it's just my old age. He never returned, you know. His final letter came from a place called Magmill. We've not heard from him since. Every time we hear of someone traveling about and offering aid to people, we think of him. But it's likely no more than a chance resemblance. After all, he would never be satisfied with such simple endeavors. He's always held fast to his goals. Goals are important, but you must remember to come back to us. It's not so much the myrrh we await as the return of our caravan. Curious it is, though, that Magmill is a place right out of legend. It is as though our scholar has stumbled into a land of fable. Farewell. Ah, no more poems? Or of the Black Knight. Maybe surrounding him like that seems like a bad idea. You're not getting away this time. Ah! Oh, boy. You're my father. What? No, not yet. Not without my memories. I'll die a hollow man. Where will my spirit go? Is this the end, light? Answer me. I'm no light. My name is Leon Isla. Leon Isla. Leon, yes, I found it. Leon Isla, my memory. Jonah, my... I'm sorry. I didn't want it to end this way. As long as people live, Reem will make them suffer. Keepers of the crystal, what must I do? So, yeah. I'm the small child practicing the spear back in Alphataria. Yeah. Turns out he killed Dad. So, rip. And we may have gotten some kind of spooky name drop. I witnessed the death of the Black Knight. A boy named Leon Esla was riding with the caravan from Alphataria. Drove a spear into the night. Black Knight seemed at peace when he died. I wish I knew why. It somehow happened at the doorstep to our village. All of the events today, apparently. Ah, you guys. Hello. Greetings, my good friend. I hope all is well with you. It's our buddy Gertie. What, I look like a preacher, do I? Wait a second, that's Gertie. It looks like Gertie. I suppose this outfit fools people quite well. It's me, Gertie. These are my brother's clothes. I ever told you I have an older brother. Some mornings I wake and see these clothes hanging there. Unlike me, my brother is kind and sincere. He tried to do something amazing. What do you think it was? He tried to save the world? He tried to rid the world of all miasma. Extraordinary goal, don't you think? But quite a difficult one. I had heard he came very close to uncovering the truth. Actually, I have no memory of anything besides my brother. Memories of him are the only thing within me that are true. I can't stand the emptiness, so I make up lies to cover it all. If things I say turn out to be true, then they've likely memories I've forgotten. If I'm not lying to you, then... I forgot that it was phrased that way. If I say anything that's true to you, it's not something that I've actually said in my current iteration of my being. Looks like they're leaving. Take care. May we meet again. The meteor, the great shadow. What is it? Who are you? What do you... You cannot defeat Reem. You are not yet ready. Your memories are not enough. But yes, I nearly forgot. 3 rocks await the winter's kiss. One by one, they find their bliss. I forgot to tell you, I've never met my brother. If you ever run into him, kindly let me know. Gertie, you're quite the character. Was I dreaming, or was I really... Did I really see something on Gertie's back? He mentioned something quite strange. He said that he had a brother whom he'd never met. What could he mean by that? 3 rocks await the winter's kiss. One by one, they find their bliss. I want to go up this way and then over to over up that way, and then I want to make the roundabout. Yeah. So I want to do these 2, and then I want to move over to getting my hands into, I think, the Connell. I think that's the right call. Because we want to get to Connell 2 pretty quickly, if I can help it. Connell 2 would be huge. Let me check here. Actually, no, it is obtainable in year 1. Okay. I would like to attempt that, yeah. That'll be how we're ending this year, then. Because the Jigon's back up. So we can actually go over to the Connell. Connell Kirk. Alright. let's go do Tida.
The sun once smiled on this village more than any other. But one day, their crystal's blessing faded. The villagers eagerly awaited their caravan's return. But for them, the crystal would never shine again. It is said that not a single one of them tried to escape. All stood fast, waiting for the caravan, hoping to the very
Won't pick
end.
anything up. Yeah, sure.
After hearing that tale, I felt the weight of my burden like never before.
Probably ditched a lot of the iron if I get lucky here as well. Because this is where we can get our hands on jagged scythes. So, welcome back to Tida. Hey, cure. I'll take that. There's our precious fire. For the time being, I'll just run into that, I guess. This is fine for now. Antenna, blizzard stone. Okay. That's clearly progress. That is not. Let's go that way. Yeah, I genuinely really enjoy Mold Village as like a dungeon theme. Very fun one. Like, absolutely nightmarish, but, you know, fun. Ooh, hey! Hey, we got our gear. I finally got my hands on a gear. We can finally make an accessory as soon as I remember where to get my hands on a bronze shard. That should be huge. Alright, I am very glad to have that. Nope. Minecraft, whatever. More blue silk. It's probably iron art. I want bronze. Alright, come on, let me through. Whoop. You have a spear, I can... Yeah. Enough. One last thing being a problem. Victorious weapon. I already decided I wanted the mighty weapon. Eh. I don't mind this corn, it's fine. Hey, blue silk is for... Ooh, time armor. Time armor is an upgrade, I know that. There's a rather weird line across the screen here sometimes. Oh well. Please do. So yeah, that should be... Yep. Stamp card. We're missing... Ravenna and Connell. Kalanda. Magno. And... Final dungeon, so that's 5. Means I'm missing 2 other ones. What else am I missing? I know I was missing Tsipa. Pretty sure I have Alphataria. So we'll find out next time. Oh, I missed the one in Shella. That's one of the 2 unaccounted for. Distinctly remember I missed that. Firestone, please, and thank you. Time being something. Ah. Helm of Arai. I keep ending up with Helm of Arai. speak to the lady in, Luda. Oh well, next time we're down there, I guess. Ah, nope. Find an old letter. Alright, cool. The old letter showed up. I guess I did talk to the right person then. At least the game doesn't ask me to not cast magic this time. Anyway, if you're wondering why the skeleton's here, it's to keep you from soft-locking yourself. Hey, Tama. Trails in the Sky is still an absolute ass-kicking. I have the original Trails in the Sky, but I've forgotten around to playing it. It's on the list. I don't know how much of that I need. I will drink the funny liquid. There are some games that do that. Oh, you're casting curse at me. I really don't like that you're doing that. Would you, in fact, please stop casting curse at me? Love the giant murder bug and all, but... Whoa. Murder bug indeed. Anyway, if you're wondering where a jagged scythe drops, that would be from that thing. I'm not gonna worry about clear at this point. Mithril salad. Okay. Chocobo pocket. Yeah, they're called, Abaddons. They are from 9. At least in that iteration, anyway. The rain picking up again. Just by why they're in Dawn Trail, yeah. Very 9 content. Fair enough. Mine has a lot of good enemy design to be pulling from. This does 10. 9 and 10, I think, have, like, the best enemy designs. Like, 10 went, like, all in and, like, the weird insectoids, like, hell monstrosity creatures. 9 also has some of that. We pretty much know where I'm on that particular page. I'm complimenting a dungeon for being moldy. Actually, what am I doing? I got gravity. Gravity does extra damage against rock monsters. Yeah, I would like to get my hands on time armor. I don't remember which exactly time armor boosts. Hopefully it prevents stop, because I'm not going to be bothering making the stop accessory. I want the slow one. The slow is consistently more of a problem. There are a lot of enemies that like to fire slow, and they fire it very quickly. We finally got our gear, though, so I'm happy about that. Mithril gloves, do not care. I'm getting rid of that. A fairy kit. I think that's poison prevention? I'm trying not to attract the attention of the other one. I've failed to do so. Ow. Ow. Extra ow. Ow. Please. Ow. You're wandering back to wherever you came from. Oh, no. I don't think clear can get rid of curse. So fortunately, I killed the other one. Makes this a lot less scary. Curse is like half of all of your stats. Okay, drop that there. I think there's another one over here. Nope. Alright. I'm not gonna worry too much about crawling this dungeon. We're pretty good. Plus, the thing here is don't pick anything up, so... welcome to the return of Armstrong. The Mold House. Trying to get rid of chaff here. Yeah, you see what I mean? Slow, it just extremely happens. Doing notably more damage. Turns out making a boss be very flammable is an extremely advantageous feature for you. Because it just cuts their defense in half. There we go. They're being less flammable next time. It's a good thing nobody makes houses out of flammable material. There's a cutscene I'm hoping to see before I go to Alphataria. So we are overdue for this particular cutscene. Alright. Please, anybody other than Mom? A letter to you. Are you never coming back? You'll be back, right? I know you will. So I'm leaving this letter for you, with my love. May you find it beneath the shade of this tree. Anyway, funny how that... a silly otter text. Fruit seed. You know what fruit seed? You know that fruit seed you sent? I planted some already. Do you want to take them out and plant a new one? Oh, it is gonna let me do that. Okay, it's been so long since I've seen that text come up. Yes, please. This is my fault for mailing a seed. Anyway, here's $100. Yes, please, give me a new roll of fruit. I would like a new shot at fruit here. I didn't think the game would let me continue gambling on the fruit tree. Alright, it's my fault Mom mailed me today. Alright. Man, where we're going? It's not even $5. It's like 50 cents. I guess we'll take the Elven Mantle. just waiting on a cutscene to happen. Just in case the storm. Being careful here. Alright. Time to return to Moshet Manor.
Jack Machette was starving, so he ordered his Tonberry chefs to make dinner right away. But when Maggie awoke from her nap, she was furious to find the table bare. "How dare you forget my dinner?" she bellowed at her husband. Jack knew the trouble he was in, so he demanded the chefs make great haste. But, as always, they took their own good time.
This is the one dungeon I remember my ancestral memories. I mean, it's hard to forget the Tomberry chef. Track is a lot of fun. There's Tomberry chefs. Alright, there we go. Cure Stone, right out the way. I'll take that. I actually already have access to gravity, so let's go set that up. Jack does not like fire. He is also flammable. Just get the door open. Beat enemies with focus attacks. Okay, we can do that. Yep. I at least wanted to open the door. Hello? I can't kill you with that, so... Very resilient. Let's clean up the courtyard. Just alerted the entire neighborhood. How all of you know where I am once. Back here. Yeah, you fuzzy bastard. Yep. Welcome to Cat Stream again. Wait, did I just kill with gravity? I don't think I've ever seen a kill with gravity before. I don't need all these extra iron antennas. I'll keep the frost shields. I want the time armor. Oh, that's for abilities only. Okay, never mind. Oh, Wisdom Tome is also only for Ukes. Oh, okay, did not realize that. I don't really care about Alloy if I'm honest. I get to this door. Nope. Open that other one just in case I got stuck. Yeah, apparently gravity can kill them. I did not know this fact. I've learned all sorts of things. Is the Uke Sigil rotates? Alright, I may as well just wait. My favorite gimmick. Waiting. I'll take the fire. Return of Helm of Arai. Oh, that was the fire. Okay. Not worried about ice magic, because it doesn't really do anything to him. Also, whoops, I forgot to do focus tags on them. Oh, well. As long as I'm attentive, I should be okay. You guys do eventually start operating on regular Tonberry rules, which is terrifying. These tracks are so ingrained in my mind. Alright, it's on the selfie, so I got time to Mac things. Alright, remember this time, go into the corner with the murder. A little bit of time to do some murder. hello, I asked for gravity. Ow. Please, game. Okay, whatever, I'm on fire. Well. Oh, too many of you. Ow. Ow. Need to capitalize on speed. Here we go. Chunk of silver. More alloy. Okay, not the worst timing. Alright, so I got 2 more doors to check. I think gravity works on all enemies, anyway. Outside of that one puzzle element. I think the amount just varies based on type of enemy. Yeah, yep, he's doing the Tom Berry thing. Okay, we just had to wait until round 2. Ow. Anyway, that will kill you instantly. You are not acquainted with the Tonberry. The Tonberry will destroy your entire ass off. Well, stabby stabby, I know. Go. Forget, is there another one of you right here? Oh, there's the Moogle house. Which we don't really need. Mog's still growing his hair back after we shaved him. Into a hairless orb. Speaking of giving something a shave. Wow. Absolute snitches. Every time. Okay, Maggie, come on. Let me get you over with so I can go start back to punching your husband. But she's leaving. I got enough defense to just kind of cut through him. So, get frozen though. Well, we did just take a +4 in defense recently, so... This is probably going to be a decent place to leave off. Alright, hopefully we'll get mail from someone other than Mom. That'd be great. You know, I still haven't seen mail from Denam. I haven't even started Denam's side quest. It's year 6 and I haven't seen a letter from Denam. I've gotten them from early as year 3. I have yet to see anything from Denam. Mom, again? I told your father that I sent you the letter and he got furious, and his back suddenly got better. Yep, that's Dad for you, I guess. Piece of silver? I don't know. I'm sure Mom would like shiny rock. Okay, I need to... $142. Yeah, I mean there wasn't that many enemies, and I kind of beat and sit on a couple of them. There's nothing to pick. Okay. Cool. Yes, I'd like to cancel item selection. There's nothing for me to select. That's rude. I beat stage 2 of a dungeon, and I didn't even get an item worth anything. Ugh. That's kind of rude. I think saving the big event for next stream would be fine. Oop. There we go, I got one last event to hold stream off before we wrap up here. This isn't good. We're out of time, we're out of money. I know, I know. What are we gonna do? Pull yourself together. What a wimp. Hey, just in time. Hey there, we're in a fine pickle. Would you help us out? Would you like to buy this Gyga's Claw from us? Oh, sure. Buy it for 5 grand. I mean... that's a fucking lot of cash, but alright. You know what? I'm feeling generous. This is a complete ripoff, but you know what? I promise you it won't matter. There you go. What do you mean an all-time low for a Gyga's Claw? I can only sell that for like 500 bucks? I have 10k and I'm also about to make money obsolete. So... okay, so this game... let me check something. I mean, I just saved, so I'm kind of too late on it, but... double check. Pretty sure the game has a event. Yeah, here we are. I'll offer to sell it to you, but it does not matter, and it's not necessary to advance the story. Okay. So yeah, it's fine. Whatever I paid for was fine. That's fine. Alright. So, for now, we'll knock this off here. Again, apologies for missing Sunday. I didn't even wrap up until an hour after stream with life stuff. So, yeah. I was just too exhausted afterward. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys on Friday, possibly. Again, I might be busy or tired, given Friday, so... actually pretty literal, cooked. That was, what, 9 hours in mostly spent in 90 degrees Fahrenheit? So, yeah. Fun times. So yeah, hopefully, at the very least, we'll be back to normal streaming schedule. It is possible. You're just gonna like climb up from behind the gate and go ooga booga booga at me, and then everyone's gonna fart in fear. And then he's gonna fart. Anyway. Yep. Good night, and catch you guys later for more Breath of Fire. Hope you guys enjoyed more the Crystal Chronicles. I'm, as ever, glad to be back at it. So, yeah. Catch you later. Uh,